"Oh," Bess suddenly cried, "that cat! There it is!" At that moment, Nancy caught a glimpse of the prowling lynx. Taking aim, she fired. The bullet struck the animal in the shoulder. It snarled and turned, ready to spring. Her heart in her throat, for she realized that she must not fail, Nancy fired once more. As the bullet found its mark, there was a terrible crashing and smashing in the underbrush, and then all was quiet. "I think I blew his brains out," Nancy cried excitedly. "Oh, how terrible!" shrieked Bess. "I wish there were a handsome man here to comfort me." And this concludes another chapter of Nancy Drew, The Secret at Shadow Ranch, Original Edition. Hey boy, wonder if we're going to get killed by vicious predatory cats in the video game. Perhaps we'll continue that right now. Welcome to another painfully late and short stream here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer. I got off work, hour and a half late, give or take. But these things happen. It's going to be crazy till the end of our work year thing. But we'll make it through, because what are the alternatives? Thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. On Sunday, we streamed Secret of Shadow Ranch. And before that, we streamed... we played the Dismember Mind trilogy on Saturday. And last Wednesday, we streamed more of Alone in the Dark New Nightmare. And before that, we started Welsh Rarebit Tales, which I don't think I'll be able to continue in a bonus stream this week because I have... meeting on Friday morning, which makes me sick and has been making me lose sleep for a while, but these are occupational hazards. And I know everybody thought I was going to try and continue New Nightmare tonight, but thought maybe it'd be better to do Nancy Drew because it's late and I'm tired enough that I don't think my reflexes will be all that fast as semi-invisible or invisible hellhounds phase in and then take a few seconds to become visible. And I'm supposed to shoot them with lightning. Did I mention that game is weird? Some might say that Nancy Drew's Secret of Shadow Ranch is also weird. We're trying to figure out the mystery of the phantom horse and whether it's really the ghost horse of an outlaw or whether it's being used as a distraction as somebody causes damage around the ranch, like the pump house blowing up and Mr. Raleigh getting bitten by a rattlesnake. And I realized that the acid that we found in the secret passage under the pump shed could have been used to eat through the pipe to make it look like an accident. We've got a couple of suspicious characters, and we want to go out riding to talk to people and investigate and gain clues. But unfortunately, Hot Daddy Tex says we can't go riding until we feed the horses, and he won't tell us how to feed the horses. And if we feed the horses wrong, the horses die painfully. Hot Daddy Tex is very loving and protective of his horses. Make it make sense. AMD is telling me that a driver timeout has occurred. That's not a bad thing, right? Maybe I should have. Here we are. Last time I was getting tired, and I'm like, I'll come back to this puzzle when I'm fresh. But, I did think maybe we ought to see how much each container allows you to scoop. We need 2 pounds of oats. I'm hoping this is a logic puzzle. So oats must be by the pound. So that's 1 pound. Oops, wait, no. How do we dump it out? Why is that? Oh. Makes sense. That's 1.5 pounds, so that can't be oats. And those are the only 2 things that... Why is the game not capturing? I feel like I should just check that every time. Make it make sense. So yeah, you guys got to miss me pouring grain. The mixed pellets are 1.5 pounds. We know that So the corn has to be in half pounds.
I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, thank you. I clicked on the wrong thing anyway. Okay, half pound. So that's probably the corn. Well. Ooh, that's also a half pound. Schnapps. That's 1.5 pounds. Wait. 2.5 pounds. So the one on the right can't be anything except possibly chicken chow. actually. Look at that chicken feeder too. Yeah, I think it's big volume. I think we tried to talk to Tex, and he like straight up won't speak to us until we fed the horses. I wonder if the colors are supposed to be useful. That really looks like the center one, the corn. Let's go with that. I mean, hopefully, if we just misfeed one horse, then Tex will ball us out and send us home. Mixed ballots are all 1.5 or 3. That's the soybean meal, which none of the horses eat. Which will bring us up to 4.5. Bob, I need the opinion of your expert taste buds. You're a horse. Receiving. So we haven't been stopped. Does that mean we did it right? There are only 3 horses. 4 rations. That's for Clyde and Dan. Yeah, perhaps you may remember Clyde from the classic video game, Clyde's Adventure. Behold, for he eats of it and does not perish. Two oats, half corn, 1.5 mix. That's right. And that's for Frank, Dandy, and Cookie.
I don't think that's enough.
Excuse you. Can I ask your opinion, Nancy? Well, I appreciate you giving it to me. There's 4. Those 3 horses are to be left to starve today. Ace get a scoop of oats, a scoop of corn, and a double scoop of the mix.
Till you finish doing what I told you to do, you and me got nothing to talk about.
He's so jovial. We like Tex. He makes us feel welcome on the ranch. Also, he makes us feel like we're on somebody's hit list, namely his. I don't know, 5 pounds seems like a lot for the chickens, but I kind of thought that was soybean meal. He didn't say, "Oh, that's way too much. We are going to end up with some fat chickens this season." Real chonkabos.
Okay, chickens, come and get it.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Old Bob's all yours. I set up some barrels and a sawhorse so you can do some barrel racing and practice roping. Whenever you're out there, I'll watch you and time you. If you get good enough, like, say, you get your time below 10 seconds, and if you can lasso the sawhorse, like, say, 4 times out of 5, I'll give you your very own lariat. You can practice as much as you want, whenever you want. Just don't go walking off with my rope, 'cause I'll be watching.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
So I guess we fed the horses right, because he didn't say anything. So left side of the barrel 3. I guess that's text being nice. It is there. Oops.
Come on, Bob.
We got some practicing to do. Yep. No boblets. There's the sawhorse.
Missed. Gotcha. Oh. Oh. Try again.
You got 1 out of 5.
Oh, he's watching me already. It's just, I was just practicing.
Just missed. Do over.
Trying to see where it is.
Try again. Oh. Try again.
Start over.
Oh.
Yeah, aim higher.
Do over. Oh. Just missed.
Bob's like, anytime you want to go riding, lady. Do you need me here for this?
Just missed.
Start over.
Maybe it's when the circle is full.
Gotcha. 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 Perfect.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now about them barrels. Do they explode like in other games?
Yeehaw!
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah!
Oops.
11.5. Start over.
I swear, his voice sounds so different when he's out here with a bandana over his face yelling at me.
Okay, Bob, let's go.
Oops.
That's a 5-second penalty. You'll never get under 10 seconds now. Start over.
5-second penalty. A 10-second course. Damn. So. No.
Here we go.
Oops.
Yeah!
Just
10.5. Start over.
clicking as soon as you're past the barrels to turn, Bob. Nope. This horse really wants to get out of the open range.
Yeehaw!
Bob. The rattlesnakes and lynxes will still be there after you run in circles. I just fed you 4 pounds of food. 4.5.
11.5. Start over.
He's so encouraging. Bob knows the way, thank goodness. We don't have to direct him. Only him when to turn.
Yeah, yeah!
10.5. Start over.
Here we go! Yeah, yeah!
10.5. Start over.
Okay, Bob, let's go! Yeah, yeah!
9.5. How about that? You did it.
All right, now I can get my own lariat. I did the barrel race in under 10 seconds and roped the sawhorse 4 out of 5 times. Do I get a lariat?
Yep, here you go. I'm kind of surprised at you.
Why?
Thank you.
Figured you'd be good for some laughs out there. You weren't.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, Tex.
But there's still hope. This little vacation of yours ain't over with yet.
He hopes he can laugh at me later.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Wait.
Need something?
May I go riding again?
Yep.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
All the boys want to marry Harriet. Harriet is handy with the lariat. I used to play that one in swing. Oh. I'm going to use that lariat for. Why is there an alert on my phone? Oh, the geological survey from the map. Let's say hello to them.
SWGS, this is Gaza.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Not too long ago, you provided this person I know with a map that showed the locations of mineral deposits in central Arizona.
That's what I'm here for.
I think one of the bosses from the Exo Squad video game was named Gaza. You only found it out on the options screen when you were selecting battles after beating the game or something.
Is it unusual for an ordinary citizen to request a map like that?
Depends on which map it was.
The number on it was PUB893A.
Publication 893 Alpha.
Like PUBG.
Let me get it on my screen here. Yeah, that's a map somebody'd use if they wanted to go prospecting in their spare time. What's this person's name?
Shorty Thurman?
Shorty Thurmond. Yep, there he is. According to my notes, he just started a job in the Shadow Mountain area and figured he'd go looking for gold on his off hours.
You keep notes on all the calls you get?
In a bureaucracy like this one, you never know. When something goes south and fingers start pointing, it's always good to have your side of the story all nice and documented.
Wow, they give you out a lot of info. And good thing they're not asking for notes on me.
How likely do you think it is that Shorty will find any gold around Shadow Mountain?
Oh, he might find a nugget or two, but from the looks of the maps I sent him, any ore out there would be of such low quality that attempting to extract gold from it would be pointless. That's interesting.
What is?
Apparently, this Shorty person asked me if I knew anything about Dirk Valentine's treasure.
Really? Do you remember what he said?
As I recall, he'd heard a rumor that some outlaw had buried some kind of treasure near Shadow Mountain. He thought it might be in an old mine shaft or something.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, thank you, Geza.
No problem. What did you say your name was again? Nancy...
Drew.
Nancy Drew. Asked a lot of questions. Didn't buy any maps.
Don't give
But
him
she
your
really
real name.
appreciated your taking the time to talk to her. Be sure to put that in your notes too, okay?
Got it. Goodbye, Miss Drew.
Bye.
When you're trying to get information, don't give them your real name. If you know they're going to write it down and share it with anybody who asks. Like, I feel like your lawyer father should have told you this. I feel like this is common sense for detectives. But what do I know? Ouch. Which Frances wrote her letters had a big lily on the border. Wonder. No, the Harrison yellow is a rose, isn't it? Reviewing my notes or trying to. What do they say about that green bottle? And the cake has a tulip on top of it. Frances definitely has a thing for flowers. Yeah, Harrison yellow. A red tulip, which evidently exists. Green bottle under stairs to cellar. There's not going to be a green bottle sitting on the mantle or something.
I'm finished with that.
By playing and winning.
I'm finished with that.
Oh yeah. Gotta wait for the wire. Oh wait. 19th century fashion. George is reading a book on that.
I haven't done that yet.
I didn't say to find it, it said to look for it.
Check. I'm finished with that.
I'll have to do it again tomorrow, Natch.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Oh. We use our lariat in Cougar Bend Canyon, whatever it is. Either way, we gotta talk to Mary Yazdi. Yazzie? It'd be hilarious if we didn't check off the note to ourselves to check off the tasks when they're completed.
on, Bob.
Get. You hear, Bob? Get. Save again. That's me. Yeah, we can get up to Dry Creek now.
That looks like Mary Yazzie.
Well, here we were going to her shop. I can't follow her. I mean, look at this countryside. How easy is it to follow anyone?
Oh, bummer.
I can't snoop around the outside. Seems like she's on the property of Shadow Ranch. Buzzard Gulch.
Heck, why walk when I can ride?
Hey, give old Bob a rest. Why do I think not? In the book, Nancy actually does kill the Rattler with a revolver. It doesn't really... I think George just mentions it later, like, oh yeah, there was a Rattler yesterday. Nancy killed it with a revolver. Mrs. Raleigh was like, land sakes! Heavens to Betsy! And Miss Marvin was like, I prefer Bess. Devil are still carrying that thing around. Huh. Eight. So some of the squares are lighter than the surrounding area. Are those the marked petroglyphs?
Something's missing.
She said anything about that in her notebook? Maybe you could just like click your way down without having to drag. Oops. Right, that's right. Dry Creek is the ghost town where he was imprisoned. Hey, AWOL Trooper. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Oh, that's useful that she wrote down the relevant measurements in her notebook. I didn't think to look at that. Strapping on the chaps and riding the range. Yeah. Oh, that's right. If she said anything about the bird of the purple bird. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We fed the horses and the chickens, and they didn't die, so we assume we did it right. And if not, then we'll hear about it when we get home. Yes, we will. You already did this, right? Oops. Yeah, we went through all this. We have. Hope it wasn't before a save, but. Right. Yeah, that's all that was in there. Note. Thought it might have to do with the. Wait, Riand. Under. Are these just scrambled? We'll need more B if soon. Yaga. It's an M. Oh, again. I should write this down, shouldn't I? We'll need more if soon. Check something again. Might have not a B, that's a D. Might have hidden it. Right under something nose. Oops. Look at that and then the map. Oh, got it. It's a purse. She talked about the purse, and I'm like, did I miss something? When you zoom in on it, you just see the cross-stitch bird. You don't know that it's a purse. Oh, right. I forgot I was going to call on Fane. Yeah. Oh, I should actually read our email, shouldn't I? Well, really. Nobody writes me letters anymore. Maybe it's because I didn't check it when I had service. Okay. Nice, so we find them. These are all down there. Hey, Zatara, welcome in. I'm doing okay. It's kind of a long day at work, but it's over now. I should be sleeping, but instead I'm streaming. This is more entertaining than some of my dreams. Oh, nice. You got done cooking the stew. Well, hopefully you get to eat some of it now. Unless it's, poisoned and you're going to give it to one of your enemies, in which case I suggest not eating it. Hey. What is that? Is it an arrowhead? Huh. Useful, but not necessarily to me. Oh, you haven't eaten since early afternoon. You must be hungry. Ow.
I need a rope.
But hey, if you gotta be poisoned, hopefully at least the poison tastes good. Tex taught me well. By taught me well, I mean sat there and yelled at me when I missed. That's motivational. Yeah. The safest stew in the Midwest.
Ta-da!
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for knowing how to make something really well. We're gonna pull it. You sure this is safe, Nancy? Ooh, petroglyph.
I can't get my map out now. I'll just remember the petroglyphs I see and check my map later.
There. Nope, none here. No, she and Shorty didn't get in a shootout, but if he makes us gather his goddamn ripe vegetables one more time. I wonder if Nancy could just ride Bob to the local grocery store and buy like a pound of black turtle beans and beefsteak tomatoes, and then just give him Shorty, and he'll be like, "Oh, you did a great job, Nancy. Those look very fresh indeed." Nancy would be like, "And they were on sale for only $1 a pound." What was that? I said they looked nice and fresh and the garden will produce more. Yeah. Part of being a detective is knowing when to not say anything. Nancy tends to err on the side of saying something. No wonder what use these arrowheads are going to be. They sure look like arrowheads. Oh shoot, I see, we have to place them. Oh boy. So I think that's this thing. And then the... God. What's this little... Supposed to be a scorpion or a trilobite? Okay, I suppose. Is that one? Ah. Wait, is that on the other side of... Oh, you're right, Sentient. I think that little one was an armadillo. But how are you doing tonight, Sentient? I'm sorry, I'm trying to back up a bit. Nope. There. Leading up to there. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it must be these two. I'm doing okay, thanks. I think that's it. Aha. It's like something between the sun and a paw print. P1, oops. Not you, armadillo. Hereabouts. The jumping men. I'm getting the hang of this. Oops. I don't know. Stars. I see. So they spell something out using where the two letters intersect. Get it now. Oh, look, there are letters appearing by them. Supposed to be two birds, maybe? Excuse me. There? Nope. Wait. Yeah, that's definitely right. We're still under the big ledge. But sorry, it's like I'm trying to find it and then click on it. Then be certain. And I think I got these mixed up. That looks right, because then the lizard should be. I want to make sure before I go on, but right there. Yeah. No. Okay, there's one on there. A couple on the face of this triangular light-colored rock in the center. Ooh, praying mantis. Or maybe a walking stick, actually. I don't know. Back in my grandparents' generation, they used to say that walking sticks could spit tobacco juice. It's probably just generic poison. I don't know. A goat looking over its shoulder. What is that? This skinwalker masquerading as a chair. That sounds terrifying. Wait, is that? You know, it's right above the... Yeah, that's right. Wait, I think I saw it. Yeah. It's the, dancing radish man. It's hard to tell what some of these are, so I interpret. Probably incorrectly. But to be fair, I probably interpret many things incorrectly in my life. Wait, how do I get further up again? Go around? Yeah. There's one, I think. Right. Wait, I think I saw one. An eagle right below that hole. An eagle with legs. Well, to be fair, most eagles have legs, but then I choose to see that as a 6-foot-tall eagle that walks on the ground like a human. Hypnotic glasses. No earpieces. Wait, is that it? Oh, yeah. What kind of animal this is. I'm not sure if those are ears or horns. So just 2 more? This is fun. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. And, like, is that a coyote? Nope, it's just Bob. Far away. A flower. Yeah, these two are close together. Nope, Feels like it should be around here somewhere. See, do any of you guys see the hand on this screen? Further it will turn. Wait, there. Definitely lower down. That's not one, is it?
Beneath Cappy's keys, Happy's name, please.
I don't know what it means. Cappy's keys. Poking him out a wee bit in case there are more arrowheads. We found 2, and it makes me think we're going to have to find more. Now I begin to look at every small piece of rock as something to pick up. So very close to Shadow Ridge. Taking the long way.
Come on, Bob.
Yep. Should save. Who knows what can go wrong. Way to save over games? Whatever. I mean, changing the name. I actually had to go there first anyway.
Probably just a bird.
Yeah, the bird. Hey, Jedstone, how are you today? Hey, here's the old calaboose. Good. Is that my footsteps? I was wondering if I stepped on something. goes away. Look, this is a place you might run into some rattlers. Oh, hey. F. F as in Francis? This way. Nancy Drew has no sense of adventure. There's another mark. I don't know what that is, actually. Is that an old... Is it a grinder? Oh, yeah. Nope. Oh, maybe I took the crank. It'll come in handy. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nancy, 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 Nancy. Let's read up on scorpions, shall we? Let's see if he goes away. Like the snake in the garden. A post office. Oh, that's a cemetery. Condemned by order of the sheriff. Yeah, well, the sheriff ain't here. Unless they mean the same sheriff we talked to. Ramirez was his name? Brute force it, guys. Let's go. No. I just wonder if that number has any significance. Oh, kick it down, Nancy. Okay. Looking for any more hidden messages.
I'm getting the definite feeling I'm not alone.
Yeah. There's a bird here. You just heard it flying, Nancy. Good job. Oh boy. Wait till she finds about the scorpion keeping her company, which she just saw. Yeah. So there's like a 1,000-pound bay over there. Where's that symbol? Let's see. He's still... I know he's gone. Yep. Oh, maybe. Okay. He was guarding the arrowhead but got bored. He left and we got over here. Yeah, cursed outhouse guarded by scorpions and arrowheads. What do you say, Bob? Call it a day? Well, head back to Mary's gifts. She's actually keeping her hours instead of riding through the wilderness. So, Mary, trespassed on any ranches where I'm staying recently?
Hi, can I help you with something?
I saw you riding earlier near Shadow Ranch. Do you ride around there a lot?
You're mistaken. Shadow Ranch is private property. I never ride there. You must have seen somebody else.
Yeah. And considering there are only like 4 or 5 characters in this game, maybe it was Tex. Oh yeah, the horse. That's a giveaway.
I'm sure the Rawleys don't mind if you ride on their land.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. So don't go telling people you saw me trespassing, because you didn't. Excuse me.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
I can't talk right now. Sorry.
Too busy lying to talk? Is there anything else we haven't looked at here yet? Historical pictures. Yeah. Talking about petroglyphs. Yeah, tuning forks. We also deal in local antiques. We also deal in fibs. Polished rocks and petrified wood. Ask for details. But do you polish them off when you're hungry? It takes 4 ingredients to petrify wood, turn it to stone. Wood, water, mud, and time. Trees that existed in the Triassic period 225 million years ago in swamps and alongside streams eventually died and toppled over and were carried downstream. When these logs and branches eventually stopped, they became buried under thick layers of mud and debris. Lack of oxygen kept the wood from decaying, while the volcanic ash in the mud caused silica to slowly seep into the wood, a process called permineralization. The silica gradually filled and eventually replaced the individual microstructures with quartz crystals. The petrification process continued for millions and millions of years, so that by the time the ocean had formed above the wood, that had formed out of the wood receded, and the thick layers of sediment enshrouding it dried up and eroded away. The wood was gradually exposed. The wood that we see today had been turned to stone. But if petrified wood is largely quartz, and quartz is colorless, why is petrified wood so colorful? When silica seeped into the wood, it carried with it other minerals that were present in the mud, such as iron, copper, and manganese. Iron, Fe, oxides, cause the orange, rust, red, and yellow hues the orange, rust, red, and yellow hues seen in the petrified wood, while copper, Gu, produce green and blue tints, and manganese, Minnesota, results in pink and purple tints, and silica, Psi, produces white and gray tints. Depending on their size, age, and visual appeal, pieces of petrified wood can sell for anywhere from $5 to several thousands of dollars. On public land regulated by the Bureau of Land Management, petrified wood is treated as a mineral and falls under mining laws, so that no permit is required to remove limited quantities of petrified wood for non-commercial purposes. Removal of petrified wood from national and state parks is prohibited by law. So I can just, go out west and bring home some petrified wood. Nice. I should do that. Next
That
family
wasn't
vacation.
there before.
Yeah, well, I guess it toppled over in a stream, washed down, and sat for a couple million years, Nancy. It wasn't ready yesterday. Yeah, some of the natural history is really interesting. I'm David Attenborough. Today, we're observing a piece of petrified wood. It appeared when we weren't looking. How long until it walks away to find something to eat? Yeah, well, I ain't got that kind of time. Arrowheads in the shop were surface collected on private lands. Hey Mary, look what we found while you were busy not riding anywhere at all.
I can't talk right now.
No, we can't.
Sorry.
I keep thinking you can give items to people. No Bob, should we call it a day? Oh. Urgent. Call us as soon as you can. Now. Pronto. Immediately. B&G. Which I assume stands for Belgium. Or possibly Procter and Gamble. Are they trying to sell me a new razor? Fine. Call Bubba and Gorman.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as done.
It's me.
So what's going on there?
Yes, let's make Bess jealous.
Have I told you about the cowboys that work for the Rawleys?
No, and believe me, I've been meaning to ask.
Well, Dave Gregory, he's the foreman, and he's very cute, Bess.
Wouldn't you know it?
Anyway, I caught him secretly digging around in the cellar. He knows about Dirk Valentine's treasure, too.
What about the other cowboys?
There's something for you too, George.
Tex Britton, the head wrangler, the Rawleys fired his sister when they lived in Phoenix. At first, he denied it. Then when he finally admitted it, he said he lied because he knew the truth makes him look bad.
Yeah, it makes
It
him look
does.
like he's been sabotaging stuff at the ranch to help his sister get back at Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed.
He says that's not true, that he doesn't even blame the Rawleys for firing her.
Words are cheap, Nan. Keep an eye on him.
You wouldn't say that, Bess, if you saw how attractive he was.
Would you believe I found a letter that Dirk Valentine wrote to Frances Humber?
No way.
It was locked up in this chest that belonged to her father, and the letter was never opened. According to his journal, her father intercepted it and locked it away before Frances could read it.
So did you read it? Of course she did. I mean, she better have.
Yeah, I mean, the mail had already been tampered with, so I'm not really committing a felony. I'm just, I don't know. Once one felony's committed, it's fair game. I mean, yeah, if somebody's murdered and then I come along and stab them, I didn't kill them.
It said that Dirk hid a bunch of his loot somewhere.
Ooh, I love it when outlaws hide loot, don't you? What'd the letter say?
Well, evidently Dirk wanted Frances to have the loot he'd stashed, so he set up this elaborate treasure hunt for her. The letter contained all sorts of weird, obscure clues to help her find what he'd hidden.
But if the letter was never opened, Frances couldn't have found the treasure. Oh my gosh, it could still be out there.
And someone could be using that phantom horse to chase the Rawleys off the ranch because they want to be the ones to find it.
We're stuck here when we could be there with you looking for hidden loot? That does it, George. We're suing the airline and the airport.
Yeah, but you can read your nice book about 19th century clothing.
I'm stumped when it comes to finding the green bottle
wait.
under stairs to cellar. How about a hint?
Check out the stairs leading from the pump house to the cellar. I'll bet it's under one of them. If you shift things down there around a bit, a whole new world might open up.
I really thought we would be able to call and ask George about
That's
that
it for
purse.
now.
2 words, Nancy. Call us.
Actions doesn't open another option.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic messaging service.
I'll call back later.
People rude. Oh yeah. Condemnation happy sheriff.
Hernandez.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy.
That's
What
right.
can I do for you?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be real happy that we were wandering around the ghost town.
I noticed that you put a lock on one of the buildings in the ghost town.
Yeah, the support beams in there are about to go. I was afraid some dumb tourist would knock into one of them and bring the thing down, and I'd wind up having to dig them out.
If I'm real
that
careful,
dumb
do you think I
tourist.
could have the combination?
It's just an old shack. There's nothing to see in there.
I'm just curious. Amateur detective, remember? I'll lock the place back up when I'm done.
Well, if you swear you'll be careful.
I'll be extremely careful, I promise.
Let's see, where did I put that combination? Ah, here we go. 9, 2, 7, 4.
9274. People They're very easy to convince out in the Wild West.
Thanks for your help.
Just doing my job.
Let me see something. Oh, cappies. I didn't even see that the sign said cappies. Interesting, there should be a space between those two. Pappy. I mean, it could be the old sheriff.
That's done.
I mean, could we just use the internet for research? I feel like that has been known to happen. Oh, those must be brands that we see etched around the ghost town. Discomfort and even death. Any of you guys ever see the movie The Black Scorpion? It's one of those giant insect movies from the 50s. Campers may find them under their sleeping bags or shoes. I would, frankly, rather not. There's a hairy scorpion. Swimming pools. No, thank you. The bark scorpion. Only 1/16 of an inch wide. Inside homes, also no thank you. The sting of a bark scorpion can be very serious. Okay, quick question. Why do people live in Arizona? There are so many things that can kill you there. Okay. Nothing useful to talk about how to get rid of them. Yeah, there's Bob. lasso that rock? Like, kind of unlikely, but just scare him away. I said lasso the rock, not grab the rock, Drew. See if there are arrowheads near here. Actually, let's not. I think I hear somebody playing the drums. Charlie. This here is Charlie's shadow.
That looks like Mary Yazzie and Tex.
Oh, you are both suspicious. So, they're conspiring against the Rawleys together? Or they're secret lovers? You good, Bob? Since Tex is out, we can snoop here, and then he'll catch us. Yeah. Didn't leave a 6-shooter behind. See if he's back yet. We can ask prying questions. Hey, Tex.
Need something?
I mean, either of these are a bit direct. How badly do we want to antagonize him if we're going to want to go riding again?
Did I see you and Mary Yazzie riding together?
Me and Mary Yazzie? Course not. Why, I ain't said more than 10 words to her since I got here. You're imagining things.
Okay. You know, the desert makes you see funny things.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Rattlesnakes, scorpions, sinister cowboys having clandestine meetings with local gift shop owners. I'm starting to get tired. You know what, let's try to find that bottle under the stairs, and then that'll be a good stopping place, and we'll call it a night. Oh, good.
Looks like the pipe was pretty badly corroded.
Yeah. What's that? Kind of like a stone carrot. Oh, maybe it's another arrowhead. I don't know. Procter and Gamble suggested moving things around. Yeah. Just the acid. Infuriating that we can't get closer. Useful items. Does not appear so. thought I was still on the stairs. Never mind. There's no turning back now. Is there another book on fashion? Oh, that's how I... Never mind. Pull out one volume of encyclopedia to open the secret door. Good thing nobody's moved those books off the shelves before. Oh wait, but the author. She might be able to help us. His name's Charlene. Charlena. Sorry.
Charlene of Purcell's office.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Concerning?
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about the history of Arizona, I thought maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber, yes.
But would you hold, please?
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlene Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Cooper Award for Historical Excellence. Reading a Charlene Purcell novel is like traveling through time to the Old Southwest on the wings of love.
This is Charlena. Who is this again?
Nancy Drew?
Tell me about the trunk you found.
Well... The lock seems to have something to do with this image that's engraved on the trunk right above it.
Describe the image.
It's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves, and the initials E.H. and A.H.
E.H. would be Eldridge Humber, and A.H. would be Abigail Humber. Frances Humber's grandparents on her father's side. Her mother died when she was 10. Now, the picture no doubt commemorates their wedding day, which was 4/9/11. April 9th, 1811.
That probably is telling us how to open the trunk, which I already crashed my way through.
Those numbers must have something to do with the directions in which those wrenches need to be pointing.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. In the course of my research, I've only read about the trunks Merrill and Eldridge Humber handcrafted. I've never actually opened one. However, I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book about them.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you, or tried to, it's only fair that you help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Did I mention that I'm staying at Shadow Ranch?
This just gets better and better. I'll tell my assistant to put your calls through immediately.
Oh,
By the
good.
way, why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about them and what happened in the past may help me figure out something that's going on in the present. I'm kind of a detective.
That makes two of us. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
If we call her back, we can ask about the purse of the purple bird. Yep, Percy.
Charlena Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
She told me to put you right through. She even told me to make sure you didn't have to listen to that recording again. You really rate.
Hello, Nancy.
Really rate.
So what have you discovered?
Swear, sometimes they're just the random small pieces of archaic or dated slang. What? Nancy Drew games are set in the present day, right? I mean, they have cell phones.
I opened that trunk and found a locket watch in it that used to belong to Frances.
And was anything in the locket watch?
Half a picture. I'm pretty sure what's there is a picture of Frances. I think the missing half was of her father. Anyway, on the back it said, green bottle under.
Wonder what that means.
It looks like the rest of the sentence is on the half that got torn off.
I know a lot about the Humbers, but I don't know anything about a green bottle. What happened to all of Dirk Valentine's ill-gotten gains? That's what I'd really like to know.
Actually, I may know what happened to it.
If you're talking about the rumor that Dirk hid his fortune in such a way that only Frances would be able to find it, I know all about it, and I tend to believe it. Seeing that Dirk was basically just a high-spirited, fun-loving guy who loved to take risks. The thing is, after Dirk's demise, Frances spent the rest of her life teaching school in Ohio, which strongly suggests that she never found the treasure, so the rumor probably isn't true.
I think I know why she never found it.
Really? Tell me.
I found a letter from Dirk that Frances never read. It told her how to start looking for what he'd hidden for her. His clues were rather obtuse, though.
For example?
For example, he refers to her favorite flowers and the flowers on her favorites. Do you know what that means?
No, and that's the problem. Whatever clues he left for her no doubt relate to things only she and no one else would understand.
Got a tulip, a lily, and a Harrison's yellow.
Well, I'm going to try to figure it out anyway.
That's the spirit. And if you think there's something I can help you with, please do not hesitate to call.
Yeah, the token from the... what's it called? Roadrunner and Coyote. Or mechanical game.
I came across something that looks like a very old token and has the words Dry Creek Merchants on it.
Sounds like you have a piece of Dry Creek script. It was sometimes used in mining towns like Dry Creek in place of currency. Does it have a denomination on it?
It says 1.5 cents.
Probably used for games.
You mean like gambling? Nancy Drew is scandalized.
What kind of games?
Believe it or not, they had some very primitive arcade-type games back in the 1880s. Some were quite entertaining, especially for 1.5 cents.
Talk to you soon.
Look forward to it.
Still nothing about it. I think how else to... Well, maybe if we ever get Mary on speaking terms with us again, we can ask her about the purse. Partners in crime, Mary and Tex. I'm getting tired. It's getting late. I know I said it would be a short stream, but I think we need to wrap up. Yeah. So the start of next stream, we'll go back to Dry Creek and look around at that building that could kill us because Nancy Drew is reckless. Or persistent. There. I don't know if we'll finish both these games in the next couple weeks before I head home for the holidays. You have to change up the schedule, but the current schedule is on. No, we'll do something for Short Horror Saturday, but maybe on Sunday. I'll try and see how much of Alone in the Dark New Nightmare I have left, because maybe I should start early and just finish that, you know. It's been a while since Spooktober ended. Whichever. If I don't do that, then I'll continue Shadow Ranch on Sunday. But whichever game I don't play then, I'll continue on Wednesday. And I'll try to do a bonus stream next Tuesday, reading more of Welsh Rarebit tales. And, that's enough to be getting on with then. Let's see who we can raid. I haven't gotten to raid Ghoul Babe in a bit. Yeah, of course there are lots of December. Oh, Matt Glad streaming. Let's raid him. He streams so rarely. He's playing... Oh, Jill of the Jungle. I played Vinyl Goddess from Mars a while back, which was... I think it was a ripoff of Jill of the Jungle. Yeah. Derivative. Inspired by, let's say. I can't remember the history behind those. There we go. Well, thank you guys again for coming to hang out tonight. Watch me make progress. Well, we got them horses and chickens fed, if nothing else. And we also did more. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random other things. And you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube. So I hope that everybody has a good night. Get some rest. Don't tangle with any scorpions. Say hi to Matt Glad, and I'll see you guys back here on Saturday, probably. Damn. Maybe I should play some DOS games.